was a good offseason. Worked on a lot, continued arm strength, a lot of command stuff, just refining the pitches I had in the arsenal already, and working on the curveball a little bit more, getting the slider to the glove side, and just fastball command overall.
So since you've been here, you've been kind of the workhorse. What's been some of the keys that you've been able to sustain that kind of those innings pitched and stuff the last few years?
I think it really goes back to my first camp in here, sitting down with Zach Eflin and Zach Littell, and just understanding the role of starting pitcher and being a workhorse, as you say, and taking the ball every fifth or sixth day, no matter how you feel, and just going out there and leaving it all on the line for the team, because we know how hard everyone in this locker room works, and I'm going to go out there and do what I can in every single game to give us a chance to win.
Was part of that when you came over too from the Dodgers? You wanted to prove that, hey, they're giving me the ball every day, and I have a guy that can be out there every day. They can count on me.
Yes and no. Obviously, when you come to a new team, you want to, get off on the right foot with everybody. But at the same time, everyone in this clubhouse and all the staff did a really good job of just saying, "Go be Ryan," and just go be yourself, and don't try to do too much. So, just having that confidence that they had in me to be able to go out there and take the ball, that just set me going forward.
What could you say about Shane coming back, from injury? He was getting promotional. Just talk about how happy he is to be back.
No, it's exciting. Last year was super unfortunate, and just such a fluke thing. But having his presence and having that type of a pitcher back in our rotation, that's only going to make us even better. And we're going to try to do what we can so that he doesn't have to take the brunt of the load and try to be the guy, the two-time All-Star that he is, and he can kind of ease himself back into it after not pitching for a while. But I've seen him throw a lot on TV, and it's nasty, and I'm excited to see it from the dugout. Inside as well. Very excited to see it from inside. I'm going to make sure that's on record, inside.
How excited are you to get back to Trop?
My short commute is going to be very nice. And, I think the clubhouse staff's more excited for me than I am, so they don't have to dry my jersey after every single inning. And Rass's as well, because we like to sweat.
What's that moment going to be like when you guys take the field in the Trop for the first time?
I think it's just going to be exciting. Obviously this year we get to experience playing outdoors in Florida, but luckily we're still in the area. There was a lot of things that happened that were worse than, the roof of our stadium being blown off. People were displaced from their homes and their livelihoods were ripped apart. But we were able to still stay in the area and give the fans something to enjoy. And, we fell short on our goals from last year. But coming home, it's exciting to come home and, start everything on the right foot this year.
Ryan, you look at this rotation. You, healthy Shane, Rass, Nick coming in, and Steven as well. How excited are you for the group that you guys can have from that starting five?
No, I think it's a great group. And a lot of guys throw differently. You can pick and choose ideas off of and see how everyone goes about their business, Nick's a big fastball changeup guy, and as well as I am, just seeing how he goes about his business, and I'm excited to sit down and kind of talk shop with him, and obviously being around Rass and Mac a lot, how they like to go and do their thing, and then also Matt's being able to be the veteran that he is, and just pick his brain on how he's been able to do things as his career's progressed. It's exciting. It's a fun group, and I'm excited to get going with the guys.
You look at this group, a lot of turnover from last year, a lot of new faces. Do you like the idea of the competition here in spring and the opportunity for guys to feed off each other and hopefully come together as a group?
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing better than a little bit of healthy competition. Iron sharpens iron is what everyone says. So, come in, you want everybody to do their best because whatever's its best is going to help the team, and that's the important part. So just going out and doing our business and, everyone pushing each other to get a little bit better each day and go out there and shock some people this year.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, guys.